Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. We are still on the gist from the Palace.Ooni of Ife. I greet you according to your time. I really appreciate your support for me, for always being part of my channel. Thank you so much. Please, if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. My God will always bless you guys. So allegedly, it was said that Mariam almost collapsed when Laide Badmus visited the palace. And the worst of it is that Ooni did not give a damn. He didn't even notice her. It was said that she cried all through while she was in the palace. And for those of you that don't know who the Laide Badmus is, Laide Badmus is a businesswoman from Ibadan, a serious oil mogul who happens to be Mariam's friend. From what we heard, it was said that she was the one that introduced Mariam to Ooni of Ife while she was having an affair with Ooni of Ife and also a business partner to him. So Mariam went to her back and snatched Ooni of Ife from her and married him. So it was said that when he heard about it, when she heard about it, she confronted Mariam. Mariam denied it. Then, when they got married, it was then clear to her that it was true. Then, after that, she cut off every business deal that she have with Ooni of Ife and cut off with Mariam. Of course, the relationship cannot continue. So it was said that Ooni of Ife have begged her all this while, and she refused to come back. Even to the point where he told her that he will marry her, she refused. But recently it was said that she changed her mind for the reasons best known to her. Yes, maybe she must have had her reasons. So, and all this while Mariam had been running helter skelter, running kitty kata, running from pillar to pole, talking to people to talk to Ooni of Ife to stop the marriage between him and Laide Badmus, because she knows what she have done. And she also know that if Laide Badmus happens to enter that palace, the palace is going to be very hot for her, because this oil thing that she have been using to talk to Ooni of Ife anyhow and to embarrass other people to behave the same way she likes, just because it was said that the oil that Ooni of Ife is benefiting from is in her name, and she's the reason and behind it. So, but one thing that a lot of us don't know is that this Laide Badmus happens to be the main oil mogul who linked Queen Naomi, not Queen Naomi, Mariam into it. That the two oil wells that Mariam had, it was Laide Badmus who helped her procure it. Even the ones that Ooni is managing, that it was Laide Badmus all this while. So Laide Badmus have more access and more long leg than Mariam. And you know that what that means. That oil is the only thing that Mariam is using to talk to Ooni of Ife anyhow, to challenge him and to do anyhow in the palace, and nothing is happening. So if Laide Badmus happens to come in and maybe her attitude is better than that of Mariam, Mariam will be in hot soup. So that is why she have been running from pillar to pole, as in being restless over the news. So it was said that when Laide Badmus enters the palace, that she collapsed. She almost collapsed, as in she was. So this is true. And it was said that Laide Badmus entered the palace gloriously. That the celebration is not here. That it's like a mini traditional marriage, because everybody was happy. Even the people that came with her, that just to come and visit the palace. So it's like this. What happens when the marriage starts? Hey, no be small thing, no be small thing. And the idea of Mariam handing over the latest olori to the to the Ooni of Ife, I wonder how this one is going to go. I wonder if she's going to hand over. Anyway, whether she do that or not, there are other oloris in the palace that can do it, and she must be forced to do it. If not, she go pack her load and go. And we all know how important that marriage is to her. Anyways, guys, that is what have been trending. That is what we are hearing from the palace. Eh? Some people said that why is she worried? That is the same cup that she used to measure for the lady that the lady wants to measure for her too. And a lot of people were saying, you guys think that if you chase Queen Naomi out of the marriage, that you are coming to enjoy. This is just the beginning. That a lot of things is just beginning to unfold. And this Laide Badmus is not the only woman that Ooni of Ife is even marrying. That of course, if you're following this gist, you notice last week when Mariam was crying because of her friend that she brought to the palace, who happens to exchange contact. It was said that Ooni of Ife met that lady in the palace when she came to visit Mariam, and they exchanged contact, and after that they started seeing each other. And they even said that the day of inauguration, that Mariam is supposed to travel with Ooni of Ife to the inauguration, but he said that he don't want to go with any woman, not knowing that that friend of Mariam is waiting for him in his lodge in Abuja, where they later meet. So you see, this is not the beginning, no. This is just the beginning, sorry. And it was said that after Laide Badmus, that Ooni of Ife is going to marry that second second friend of Mariam. So you see, Madam is going to see Pepper this time around, because when these women came in, when they come in, it's going to be gbas for her every day. All this wahala that she had been dishing out to other oloris, she will be receiving her own in double folds, because it will be coming from Laide Badmus. It will also be coming from the other friend, which we don't know her name yet. So you see, and that is why she have been crying all this way ever since the mere mention of the Laide Badmus coming back to that palace as an olori. It was said that Mariam have lost it all, that since then she has never been happy. She have been working tirelessly, and if you ask me, she will be doing other things, so not be only talking to people. She will still be doing other things just to make sure that she will stop it. But who knows, maybe Laide Badmus is more distant than her, if you understand what I'm saying. If you know, you know. If you don't know, forget about it, okay? So, guys, I don't know what to think about the whole thing, but to me, it's karma that is doing all these things to them. If you ask me, because I don't see the reason why they would chase a whole prophetess of God away from her marriage, and they expect to come and enjoy that marriage now. They happen. It no go happen. It will not happen. It will not happen. Seriously, it will not happen. Anyways, don't forget that all this information, they are all alleged, okay? I did not hear from them, okay? It should be treated as such. Thank you so much for being here. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not subscribed. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. See you guys in my next video. Bye for now. Love you guys.